Hello, this is Carillion with part 6 of my Let's Play Total War Rome 2 as Rome. Um, last turn we invaded Iberia by sea, taking Tarraco, and we're fighting the Sistani. Here we have an army of theirs that came in to raid us. They have two more cities. One is south of where we are, and I will probably need to take it, even if I let it go to a revolt or something. Just because they're just going to keep building there and attacking. They have another one on the far side that I'll have to build for. Sadly, even though it's right next to Tarraco and the other cities that are in the region are way spread out, Eris is part of a province that is controlled by Carthage, and since I am trading with Carthage and that's providing me money to fuel my wars, we were not going to go after them until we had gained enough footholds or enough property that we could afford to lose trade partners. Money is tight, and we only have 3 stacks, one of which is guarding the homelands, really 4 stacks, but the 4th one is very small, and it's just holding the southern provinces, which aren't really in danger. So here we have this small army. They look like they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have 12 against our full stack of 20. So should be pretty straightforward and easy. Let's go ahead and fight this. And they were raiding, so they also should be tired from the raiding. And they were taking damage somehow. They still have property, so I'm not quite sure why they were taking damage. Now that we're outside of our breadbasket, so to speak, I will be using less auto-resolve, especially for fights that look like they might be fun. I don't mind losing the occasional battle. It's losing a battle that could cost heavy losses afterwards that start to worry me. So we have some forests, we have lots of rolling hills. Should be good. Oh, messed up there. I meant to hit start deployment. But dry is what we're looking for. Okay. Now, we're going to begin by grouping up them, and grouping up those 4, and grouping up these 3. The reason for that is group number 1 we're going to put in a line. Group number 2 is going to watch the one flank. Group number 3 will watch the other flank. You are going to, we'll put you on this side. This side's smaller. Since you are literally my best unit and my general is just going to hang out in the back, we're going to move you guys a little bit closer so that my general covers more of you. My 2 cavalry units, I'm going to try to bring you around high and flank. I don't think it'll really matter. Our troops are pretty hardy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and collect all of our units, and we're going to wait, resume battle. That's not what I wanted to do. And walk. There's no need for anyone to run. Now, the goal is to be very visible here and to bring my cavalry into here where they're not visible. We'll watch and see if they do anything fun. We'll speed up. Until we get the lines of battle together, there's no reason not to. We have some Iberian cavalry here. We have various spearmen and swordmen. We have more spearmen held in reserve, and we have more spearmen held in reserve. And we have 3 groups of slingers. Did my general run? I bet he ran. Are you tired now? Nope, you're still fresh. That's all that really matters. Okay, so there. Just gonna move up here.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Oh, that's not good. back them up. Okay. Now then, you are gonna walk. My journal's gonna come to here, and he's gonna come to there. You can walk. We're gonna go ahead and go to normal speeds. At this point, you guys are gonna come into here. Where's this guy? Oh, they brought some cavalry out.
Our general is under attack.
Defensive Setsuba. This unit is getting messed up. Not sure who's it fighting. Must be fighting the general.
The men are wavering.
What does battle rhythm do?
Turning in our favor.
Where's my other cavalry unit? You're already fighting there. How are you guys holding up so well when you're being attacked in the back?
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful.
My Estadi are just not holding up. Well, I knew that they would need to be upgraded soon.
Our men flee the field of battle.
How are this unit still going? Our Hastati did not hold up as well as these spears. Okay, you guys need to come this way. How the heck are these two still there? They're flanked by legionnaires. Going to Setsuba. This is turning out to be a Pyrrhic victory. Well, I'm just gonna have to upgrade all of the Hastati. You shouldn't be shaken. You should be dead.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a
Yeah, my Hastati are gonna flee. But that's fine. We will upgrade the Hastati. It'll cost us some money every turn. Oh my goodness, someone's finally breaking. I don't think this is the army that has the massive amount. Okay, we're gonna send the Legion in. Looks like they're finally getting ready to break. We're going to defeat this army. I don't even think it'll be a Pyrrhic victory. It may be close. We're gonna continue. I'm gonna chase some of these people down. We're going to speed this up to chase some of them down. Sadly, my other cavalry was lost. Really like this army not to have to fight them again. Especially if they just can pick up a bunch of mercs and kill out these swordsmen. Well, I'll upgrade my Hastati. Is there anyone else that I see? Okay. I don't know if I killed them off. He did a lot of damage. My one legionnaire killed off 100 guys. My Hastati, these two did okay. No, these three. They were probably the three that got backed up by my legion. The others ran smack into their like main melee forces and just got wrecked. They were supposed to be a flanking force, not the center force. Now, simple fact: if I had done this through auto-resolve, this battle would have been way better. There's no way I would have lost that many men in auto-resolve. The army's not dead though, looks like. So next turn we'll have to go fight them. All of you guys are getting retrained. Sad that I had to do that. It's gonna eat away at my funds. I'm gonna do the same with this army now too. Oh, we're not in my territory, so I can't. We have an upgrade for our spy. Obviously, we're going to be able to walk further. I don't think it'll affect much this turn. Oh! That's interesting. Well, unfortunately I need this region, so next turn we'll be declaring war on that. Let's look at Tarraco. We are not producing a lot of money. We're probably 2 turns from a revolt. Yeah, which is fine. This army will run away and I'll just come back to rest up those troops. It's going to take a while. This gives 4 legionnaires as a garrison. That's an incredible garrison force right there. This gives obviously the Latin culture that's desperately needed in this area, and diamond working. -2 public order. A lot of wealth, but we're not going to worry about that yet. Okay, back looking at my homelands. Let's see what we have. Lily Bayon. Obviously, this is getting turned into that. Gives me 1600, which you're pretty happy. I could move that up and add some money. This gives +2 to all wealth. Okay, they now have 2 full stacks in that. Athens does not seem to be moving against the Dalmatae, which is good. We've won several wars and several battles, anyways, in Iberia. The last one was not a great battle. And we should have really upgraded those Hastati. They were just not ready for prime time, but now they are. The Principes did very well, though. They held up. The Principes had hit the general instead of the Hastati. That fight would have been much faster and much easier. Overall, we're looking pretty good for income and food, and we will take this region next turn, which will put us at war with Lisbo. But hey, that's an entire region that we'll be able to take. Where is Ebora? Excellent. So I'm just going to do a little circle around here and conquer all of this. Who is this? That might be part of this region, out of curiosity. Yeah. I'll end up taking 2 of those. Just because I have to take Ars, and I probably will not be able to hold it well without taking Numantia as well. Then I will probably turn northwards with this army. I'm undecided if I want to wipe out Massalia or just go around Massalia. They have like 4 stacks standing there, which is kind of redonkulous. So, well, let's end the turn. Do I want to try trade? Let's see how we're doing for trade. First of all, how many trade routes do I currently have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10, 11, 12, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 13 trade routes. That's pretty good. Looking at what trade's doing for us. Again, we're doing all this without having to raise the tax rate, which is amazing. So we're over 2,000. If we did decide to raise the tax rate, we would go up to 6,000 a turn. Now, I don't want to do that unless I end up with war in the east. The 2 armies I have now and the one guarding my homeland are enough that I don't need another full stack. And I do have a 4th one who's just kind of standing around in the south, providing some public order and watching in case I need something to rush up to Rome or go into Sicily. Gonna end the turn, and then we'll take Rassilum next turn. Unfortunately, because they're out of my reach, and I apparently will not be able to make them into legionnaires. So it's a bit of a downside. Defensive alliance. No, I don't want anything to do with you. Massalia. Massalia seems to only control Massalia, so if they're going to provide me a bunch of money and sit there, although that's a walled city, Massalia may have to go. I think I'll make more off of them if I hold Massalia. Though, no, we're not going to do a defensive alliance with you. You are in my crosshairs, and so there will be no defensive alliance. Why would I want to defend you if I intend to conquer you? Huh. Oh, rebellion is certain, but that's fine. Oh, we have a full stack here. No, it's a 16 stack. Well, Interesting. How's this army looking? He got kind of hurt. Those guys are messed up. What do we have in the way of mercenaries that we can hire? Only one slinger. We can buy some more cavalry. They are missile cav. These are melee cav. Could afford it. And why not? We'll buy the unit of slingers because I need some. We get a reduction on the upkeep of mercenaries from our tech. You're 4 smarts. Yeah, we're declaring war. And I've ambushed them because they were silly enough to race to catch up to me. So that is awesome. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of the Principes on one side, rush them in if possible, and then hit the backside with the other guys. So let's fight this out. Again, losing battles doesn't matter as much now. If I have to, I can hold Terrace going with one army while I build 1 or 2 other full professional armies to come out here. It is too bad I didn't go east in some ways, because there I could find actual archers, which would be pretty nice. Slingers are just not as good. Some of the times they may do more damage, but... Oh, that's too good for words. So you're gonna be group 1, and you're gonna charge in. That will hit them nicely. What do we have back here? You're gonna be group 2. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start this battle and move in. You guys crash into them. You guys I don't really care too deeply about you, so I'm just gonna send you in and try to weaken what we have here. Where's my general? I didn't bother to bring my general over. That's kind of sad. Okay, you guys need to make your way over here. This unit, if they get annihilated, I'm okay with it. You guys come over here. Control. You come out and form up. You guys come over here.
battle is turning in our favor.
The battle was never not in our favor. Come on, kill that unit.
Principes! Forward! Citizen cavalry! Amongst me! Iberian cavalry! Make the charge! To forward! The men are wavering. Principes! Engage! Citizen cavalry!
This was a little too easy. Go after them. My cavalry did take the brunt of the fight. We're gonna back you guys all out because
Follow me! Citizen cavalry! Swift! The enemy general is dead.
can we go ahead and speed this up while I hunt these guys down? Okay, we'll go ahead and end the battle. It was a decisive victory. I lost 300 and he lost almost 2,000. This army may survive this, but it doesn't really matter. They killed a lot. They also held on to the general's area quite well. So instead of disbanding those guys, I think I might keep them. Not so sure I want to keep the slinger. But I have nothing better to replace him with at the moment. Good experience for my units. This army will probably have the stuff to take out the city this turn. Kill everyone. You can run away. I'm just going to finish you off, actually. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Well, that's going to be kind of ridiculous. I wanted to just auto-resolve this. But hey, making up for all those auto-resolves I did earlier, I guess. Ambushes are just so silly. You can, especially with the legions, you move up and hold them on one side and then you can flank them so easily from the other. Probably should have put some more legions into the back area, but it is what it is. So we're going to start deployment. Let's just go with legions that are healthy. Come up to like right here. We'll send my general up. You three can come to here. And we'll send the slingers over here. Are they all infantry, or is there any cavalry here? Spear, spear, spear. So, we're gonna start by okay, that should have killed them all off. If I had not bothered to do the slingering, which just killed dudes, I would have had an even better rate there. But I really should just auto-resolve that. There's no reason to fight 3 badly wounded spear units. Didn't really seem to level any of my guys either. But we're going to take that city. We'll spend a couple turns resting up. Then we will go. The question is, can I get to the city this turn? Nope, they did prevent me from getting there this turn. Which is not great. Okay, can I get to you? Nope, you force marched. So I'm gonna just come to here. You're out of your area, so you're not recovering. That's fine. How long do you guys have? 4 turns. Well, that's actually much better than I thought. They're recruiting faster than I expected. Can I actually add to them? I'm gonna have veteran legionnaires. So they have 90 armor versus 84. They have 59, 36. They're just so good. I'm not going to though. I can actually do some. Oh, I did lose my other cavalry. I am going to do some equities. Their upkeeps are much nicer. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of you and buy equities. That's great. That means that unit should be able to pull equities as well. So I can get rid of some of those others. Equities aren't going to be as good, but they're a heck of a lot cheaper, and they'll do what I need. Which is be those flanking units to work well with the heavy-duty offensive line. Okay, looking at this, we have 2 turns until we get giant public bonuses. We'll get farms hopefully in Arasilum. Oh, there is a actual farm in Arasilum, and I think that's a military base. So we'll definitely go to that. And I'll potentially get farms there. Maybe more industry. This one I think loves industry. That's from all sources, so don't know. We'll see. Probably a farm. Possibly a church. Get the Greek-Roman faith going. Because we can see that they have very little Latin culture. A lot of Iberian that needs to go away. Okay, so if we're good here, We seem to be, we're good here. Good there. We're good there. How much does it take to build that? 3,400. And we're 2 turns from getting our library, which is supposed to have been built a long time ago, but it is what it is. So, doing well on time. So we're going to go ahead and hit intern. One of our legions have bonuses. You want campaign movement. Does that let you attack? Nope, it doesn't. So we're going to go to intern. So I keep talking about doing the vampire counts for Total War, and they seem to be basically not skirmishes. They have the bats and a couple things like that that will be quick hit and runs from behind, much like Cav, which is what I'll be using with the equities. But a lot of it is just, oh, we have a rebellion. But a lot of it's just going to be melee and using various melee, either good or bad melee, to do stuff, which is much like Rome, although Rome's all based on excellent heavy melee. +4, +3 growth in Magna Graecia, which is great. We have a spy that leveled up, we have another spy that leveled up. Roloxani, I don't even know where they were. Roxoloni. Okay, so we're going to begin by attacking this province. Is there any reason to show you this? Let's see what the auto-resolve will do, because yeah, 96%, we're just going to take the region and start letting some of these units heal up, because my cavalry especially are pretty battered. We're going to occupy it. Let's see what we can get. Obviously, we don't even want that, because if I'm correct, you can actually they can recruit without it. So we're going to go ahead and knock this down because we don't need that. We're going to go ahead and convert that to what we need. Praetorians in the first cohort. Kind of think I want to build that in Roma so that I can, because that's more central. But this is where I'm going to be building my armies to move forth. How are we doing for food in this region? So we're going to go in and make that, which prevents that. We're going to convert that next turn since it's going to cost a little too much. I get some money from that as well. But we have plenty of food. This one provides 10 food. When I look at that, that's going to provide 7 food. So I'm going to lose 3 food there. And we'll lose the food from this. I don't know, I may have to go with... We may have to go with food stuff after all here. Well, we're going to build food here. We'll just build another food place here. So we'll go up to level 3 cattle, and then we'll build wheat and Arakelum. What does this do, I guess, before? And we have a marble quarry. That should actually improve our... that should improve our trade. As we're trading marbles, that's good. We're getting some marble money now each turn. Our trade is almost up to 3,000 gold. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see if there's anything cool I can do with characters. Sure, secure promotion. I always like to secure promotion. Which one are you? Good, yes. Reduce the cost of that, and soon I will be making all of those, you know, Legionnaires or something cool. Can't quite build that. I can build it next turn, which I'll want to do. It'll give me a little bit more money. Lose a little bit of public order, but I don't care. Public order is really great in London. Looking at you, your army's fine. What can you upgrade to? Oh, veteran legionnaires. Things are looking pretty good. We need to deal with this rebellion, and he's raiding, so we'll need to go deal with that as well. So we're gonna come here. Do I really want to fight you yet? If I wait another turn, you'll be up to 60. How many troops do you have? I mean, still just auto-resolve it. It's not going to be a big deal. And looking at this, that'll be gone next turn, so it's worth waiting a turn to do that anyways. We have a huge penalties for raiding. I'm really gonna have to go and kill that dude. But that's fine. Oh! He has 2 stacks. That could be a problem. This army may need to fall back if they start coming. Okay. I can't afford not to kill off this. I can't afford not to kill it off. If I have 2 stacks there, I have to. We go with this a balanced, quick thing. That's a problem. I'm gonna kill everyone. We're gonna have another revolt. My hope is that the revolt's in their area, but it's probably not. It's probably gonna be up by Arachium. So we're just gonna come over here. In case I have to go that way. Hopefully they don't. You're 20, you're 19. Control. What am I doing? C is not control. We're going to remove you guys. You 3 are getting upgraded. I'm really tempted to just upgrade everyone, but the cost is pretty prohibitive. What is this? +2 zeal. +20 charge bonus for all units in the army. +4 melee attack skill for all units. +4 shots per minute. It's not terrible. What else can you do? +4 weapon damage inflicted. +4 weapon damage on missile units. That's good. We'll go with +4 weapon damage because that's coming. Looking at your troops, you're looking at 3 turns. We're going to go ahead and sure, sounds good. And then oh, that's 1 too much. But still, that's fine. I don't think they can. It's hard to say. They may be able to attack the city without. Can I get you out of the city? We're gonna have a revolt anyways. And I don't want them to be able to prevent me from building. Okay. Yeah, maybe good that I don't mind losing an army or two. So we're gonna go to intern. And we will see. I guess we'll level this guy up real fast. Let's do authority when general, so we can get some better inspiring. And plus that. Okay, now we'll intern. Okay, the rebellion did occur where I expected it to, which is fine. Out of curiosity, are you willing to give me money for it? It looks like you are. Only not that much. Sure, I'll take 620. Fighting you no longer serves any purpose. 600 gold, that serves a purpose. They did not get down to fight me. So I'm going to retreat. Fighting those two stacks alone is not worth it. How far could you get? You're gonna move all the way to there.
March. Is that all?
You're gonna come back to here. And we're just going to
Our advance has been
heal up
ready for
because
orders.
that's a lot. And we're going to need everything we have to finish that off. In fact, upgrading it my stuff may need to happen. Okay. We finished some tech. We have a bunch of gold. +2 tax rate would not be terrible. That would also lead to preventing some corruption. Curiosity, where's my corruption at? Yeah, I auto-result far more. But that number's going to go up. Where is my... Maybe it's under taxes? I swear I saw my corruption. Out of curiosity, what are my objectives? Control 25 settlements. Working on that. I should really hold that. I just hasn't been worth it. We'll eventually hold that. I owned one of those already. Eventually that will happen. Why would I want to be client state? That's stupid. Military victory, well, on the way to that. 60 naval units is pretty silly. This would be economic victory. $90,000 talents is a ton of money. And then the cultural victory, Colosseum. Not even sure how I get to that. But, okay, well, I'm probably going to lose our Achilleum this turn. That's okay. Since I'm not going to spend any money there. We are going to build that. for no other reason than it gives another 4 legionnaire garrison. So our garrison here, which is currently at 12 units, becomes 16, and we'll have 11 legionnaires, or maybe 9 legionnaires. That is pretty freaking amazing. Okay, so that was a big chunk of change. What can I do over here? I can finally build my library. I can build a better port, and that is all we're going to get done. You guys, can I recruit? I cannot recruit them down here. You guys are just too expensive. We're going to disband you. So next turn I'm going to come here and try to recruit some better units, because I'm not happy with what I have. Okay, morale. We can start building up on that. Economically, we can increase this area. We do have a lot of tariffs. We can do growth in all provinces and wealth from industry. That allows us to get to level 3 towns. So we're going to build that. And then we are going to end our turn and see how bad this goes for us. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to be going for that city. Now hopefully they separate their armies. Although, oh, they did. They are too kind. I'm really surprised Ars hasn't seen, like, an army build up there. Okay. Amazingly enough, okay. It is time to build a new banner. You have a better helmet. We're going to reinstate a legacy. Oh, never mind. We are not going to reinstate a legacy. We're going with your helmet. We're going to raise an army. Strangely, you're going to be veterinary legionnaires. You're going to go into the city. And you're going to raise... You're just going to raise that. Next turn, be a little less expensive and a little bit more effective, and then maybe next turn we'll be able to go after him. Okay. You're going to move into the city. You're going to move back by the city. Our city is now going to actually get food. And you're going to recruit 1 equates. So we need 1 equates. What I really need is... And you two are going to be disbanded because of money. Because money's a thing. And then we'll build that. Well, apparently we will not be building that. Oh well. It's still worth dropping them. You're 114 gold. It's probably worth dropping you too, but I'll keep you for now. What army is left here? The one with 19. They are taking damage. They took damage from something. Can you actually go and fight this guy? Nope. Okay. If he attacks, we should be able to defeat his forces with what's in the city. That's a pretty amazing Legion army sitting right there. 7 Legionnaires, and with the Velites and the Vigiles. And who cares about the plebs? The plebs are stupid. But 2 units of spears, 7 units of legions. That's something to write home about. Now you just need to move to right here, where you can now recruit 2 units of them. I really don't like having these guys. But I can't afford to buy the other one, so I'm going to keep them. Then the following turn you guys will run back to Medlin, so that no one gets any funky ideas. Okay, war was declared. Is anyone I care about? No, not really. Pontus kind of care. We're seeing big growth in funds. 6,000 gold is very good. It'll go down some now that we're adding another legion, but we're beginning to actually see the build-up that we've done. You'll probably have 8 units. I almost think that my 6 units will be able to take his 8 units. I may hire some mercs just to be sure, and then I'm going to go kick this dude around. Maybe conquer Ars. The problem with Ars is I probably won't conquer Ars, not until I have this, and then I will take Ars and Numantia at the same time. So we got an intern. And once we get done with this, we're going to go ahead and call this particular episode a finished episode. So subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Oh, so now you're running. Suddenly, when you're outnumbered massively by awesome legions, you run. Promotion was secured. That's good. Can I get to this dude who's running around down here? I cannot. I'm still going to chase you anyways. Well, we're going to stop here. Subscribe and like the video. If you have any questions, let me know. And again, if you would like to see something other than the vampire counts for Total War Warhammer, please let me know. I should have all 5 of the starting one, and I will be picking up the DLC as it comes up probably. Otherwise, have a good day. Talk to you later.